Best budget 2-in-1 laptops for students. Finding the best budget 2-in-1 laptops for students means balancing performance, portability, and affordability. Whether you need a versatile foldable design, lightweight build for travel, or stunning OLED display, there's a perfect option out there. These laptops prove that students don't have to break the bank to get innovation and power in one device. HP Spectre X360 2024, best overall. The HP Spectre X360 2024 is an absolute beast. With its Intel Core Ultra 7 155H processor, 32GB RAM and 2TB SSD storage, it's packed with power. But it's not all about raw specs. This laptop has style too. Sleek, slim, and sporting a stunning 14-inch 2.8K OLED touchscreen, it looks just as good as it performs. This laptop is a dream for students. Battery life is solid with 11 hours of use, which is pretty great for a powerhouse like this. Plus, the bouncy keyboard and bumping speakers make for a fun experience whether you're typing essays or watching movies. The 4K webcam ensures you look your best in virtual classes or meetings, and despite the display not hitting the highest benchmarks, it still offers gorgeous colours covering 85.8% of the DCI-P3 colour gamut. Sure, it's a bit dimmer than some rivals, but it's more than enough for everyday use. We ran it through the Geekbench 6.1 test, and the performance score of 12,358 blew past the average premium laptop's 8,443. The Spectre might not win every battle in the specs department, but it holds its ground well against competitors like the ThinkPad, Swift, and MacBook. Her ports are a bit lacking, and while the display is beautiful, it could be a bit brighter. All in all, for 1,858, it's a powerful, sleek and capable 2-in-1 that delivers on every front, making it an excellent choice for students looking for a budget-friendly laptop that doesn't skimp on performance. The Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5i Chromebook Plus is the perfect budget pick for anyone who wants a solid 2-in-1 experience without breaking the bank. With an Intel Core i3-1350U, 8GB of RAM and 128GB eMMC storage, this Chromebook can handle your day-to-day tasks with ease. Mark Anthony Ramirez nailed it in our review, saying this Chromebook takes full advantage of Google's AI-powered Chrome OS, delivering performance that won't disappoint. It's fast, it's portable, and it's surprisingly good-looking for a budget laptop. The 14-inch touchscreen with a 1080p resolution works well for most things, though it's not the brightest, reaching only 306 nits. But for a Chromebook at this price, you're getting more than you'd expect. Its compact size, 12.4 by 9.0 by 0.8 inches, and weight, 3.57 pounds, make it easy to carry around, perfect for school or travel. Battery life is another win, lasting nearly 10 hours on a single charge. That's plenty of juice to get through a school day or work day, which is great for a budget option like this. Sure, you won't get a display that blows you away, but for the price, it's hard to complain. The Flex 5i offers solid AI-powered performance, a great keyboard and sturdy hinges, all wrapped up in an attractive, sleek design. For anyone on a budget, this Chromebook is an excellent choice. The Lenovo YogaBook 9i isn't just another 2-in-1, it's something else entirely. Two stunning 13.3-inch OLED touchscreens stacked together, letting you work, design, and multitask in ways no other laptop does. Fold it like a book, spread it out like a dual-monitor setup, or flip it like a futuristic sketchpad. Whatever works. It's not just a laptop. It's a workspace revolution. This thing runs on a 13th gen Intel Core i7, backed by 16GB RAM and a 512GB SSD. Snappy? Absolutely. It's fast enough for designers juggling Photoshop, Illustrator, and a dozen Chrome tabs. And while it lacks a dedicated GPU, the Intel Iris Xe graphics still deliver solid performance for digital artists, photo editing, BIA, and vector work. Animation or heavy motion graphics might struggle a little, but for illustration, web design, and branding, this thing is a beast. Let's talk about those dual OLED screens. Razor sharp 2800 by 1800 resolution, insane color accuracy, 136% of the DCI-P3 gamut, and the kind of vibrancy that makes your designs pop right off the screen. Sure, brightness could be better, 335 to 44 nits, but honestly, Unless you're working under direct sunlight, you'll barely notice. It's still sharper and more vivid than most laptops out there. Typing on a touchscreen sounds weird, right? Not here. The on-screen keyboard has shockingly good haptics. Responsive, clicky, and almost physical. But if you're old school, it comes with a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, plus a Lenovo digital pen for sketching and precision work. Add in a folio cover, and suddenly, this thing is portable and professional in one sleek package. Battery life? 9 hours, give or take. Not bad, considering its pushing power to 2 OLED screens. A little under the category average, but still enough to get through a workday, or most of it at least. Now, the price, $1,999, isn't cheap, especially when most 2-in-1s come in lower. But here's the deal. You're not just paying for power, you're paying for innovation. There's no other laptop quite like it. If you're a graphic designer looking for a next-level creative tool, the Lenovo YogaBook 9i is worth every penny. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Fold 16 Gen 1 isn't just a laptop, it's the future in your hands. A 16.3-inch OLED display that folds in half, morphing between laptop and tablet like something out of a sci-fi movie. 1 minute it's a full-screen tablet, the next it's a compact clamshell laptop with a magnetic keyboard snapping into place. Need a bigger screen? Lay it flat, prop it up with the sturdy kickstand, and suddenly you've got a portable desktop at just £2.9 or £4.3 with the keyboard and stand. This thing is shockingly light for what it does. Slip it into your bag and you've got a full workstation wherever you go. And that 2560-2024 OLED display? Absolute eye candy. Colours burst off the screen, HDR content looks phenomenal, and the contrast is pure perfection. Brightness is solid too, respectable even if not the best in class. Under the hood, it's running an Intel Core i7-1260U, 32GB of RAM and 1TB SSD. That's plenty of power for business tasks, creative work and multitasking. Not cutting edge, sure, this i7 is a little outdated now, but it still handles everyday workloads smoothly. Just don't expect mind-blowing speeds compared to newer models. On Geekbench 6, it hit a multi-core score of 7,953, trailing behind some rivals, but flexibility is the real selling point here. It's a dream for hybrid workers. Fold it up like a traditional laptop for meetings, stretch it out for presentations, or prop it up with the keyboard detached for a quick dual-screen workstation feel. For those constantly on the move, this thing is game-changing. A full-fledged laptop that folds down into something ultra-portable. Battery life? Not amazing. You'll get about 8 hours, 44 minutes in laptop mode, and a little less in tablet mode, 7 hours, 22 minutes. It's fine for a work day if you're near an outlet, but not the best if you need all-day unplugged performance. Now let's talk about ports. They exist, but they're awkwardly placed, making some connections frustrating. It's one of those small but annoying quirks you might not love, but if you're buying this, it's probably for the foldable magic, not the I/O layout. So is it for everyone? Nope. It's expensive, it's niche, and most people won't need a foldable laptop. But for those who do, this is the best foldable laptop right now, no question. If your work demands portability, flexibility, and a futuristic edge, the ThinkPad X1 Fold 16 Gen 1 Stein is a one-of-a-kind device that turns heads while getting the job done. Lenovo Yoga 9i Gen 9, best OLED there. The Lenovo Yoga 9i Gen 9 is pure OLED perfection. From the moment you open it, the 14-inch 4K OLED touchscreen practically stares back at you. Crisp, vibrant, 3840x2400 resolution, and a silky 120Hz refresh rate that makes everything look insanely smooth. Whether you're streaming, designing, or just scrolling, this display is chef's kiss. Colors? Absolutely stunning. It hits 136% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, blowing past competitors like Asus ZenBook 14 OLED 80% and the Lenovo Yoga 7i 40%. Brightness could be better, 357 nits is fine, but if you're working outdoors, you might squint a little. Performance? Rock solid. Powered by the Intel Core Ultra 7 155H, 32GB RAM, and a 1TB SSD, it flies through tasks with zero lag. On Geekbench 6, it scored 12,455, crushing the category average. Whether you're juggling 50 Chrome tabs or running creative software, it won't flinch. Speakers, ridiculously good. The 360-degree rotating soundbar pumps out loud, immersive audio, making it one of the best-sounding laptops out there. Movie night without external speakers? No problem. The keyboard is clicky and satisfying, the chassis is thin and sturdy, and at £2.9, it's ultra-portable for a 2-in-1 convertible. But let's talk battery life because, yeah, it's not great. 7 hours, 34 minutes is way behind the Yoga 7i 1257 and ZenBook 14 552. You'll probably need to carry a charger if you're out all day, but honestly, that OLED display alone makes up for it. If you want the best looking 2-in-1, this is it. The Lenovo Yoga 9i Gen 9 is the OLED king, period.